Before I get into the video, I really want to thank everybody for all the support recently. The channel has just hit 100 subscribers. I want to thank everybody who's watched, liked, subscribed, and commented, as it means a lot to me to know that people are enjoying the videos. And also means a lot to me to see the channel grow. I never expected to see it grow this fast. So thank you all very much. The Professional Women's Hockey League, or PWHL for short, is, as the title describes, a women's professional hockey league that is currently playing its inaugural season. The league has been created due to the collapse of the Canadian Women's League in 2019, and after the Professional Women's Hockey Players Association boycotted the Premier Hockey Federation, in which the Mark Walter Group purchased and created the PWHL from. The league currently consists of 6 teams, 3 teams in America and 3 teams in Canada. The original 6 teams are Boston, Minnesota, Montreal, New York, Ottawa, and Toronto. The creation of a brand new North American Women's League is a huge deal in women's hockey, as although Canada and the United States have very successful national teams, the professional league structures are vastly behind European nations like Sweden and Finland when it comes to women's professional hockey. In this video, I will explore all of the venues that will be hosting PWHL games. I say that because a few teams will be playing at multiple venues this season, and as such, each venue they are due to play in will be mentioned. The first team I'll look at is PWHL Boston, who are playing their home games at the Tsongas Center at UMass Lowell, or formerly known as the Tsongas Arena. The Tsongas Center opened January 27, 1998 in Lowell, Massachusetts, and is owned by the University of Massachusetts Lowell. The arena costs a total of $24 million US, 20 which coming from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Tsongas Center is home to the UMass Lowell Riverhawks sports teams, specifically hockey and basketball, as well as the Massachusetts Pirates of the Indoor Football League, in which they are set to play from 2024 onward. In addition, the arena has also been home to the Lowell Lock Monsters and the Lowell Devils hockey teams, which were AHL teams from 1998 to 2010 respectively. The Tsongas Center seats 6,500 people for hockey and basketball, and the capacity is 7,800 for concerts. The arena was also originally owned by the City of Lowell. However, in 2009, the City of Lowell and the University of UMass Lowell entered negotiations to transfer ownership to the university. In late October 2009, a deal was reached, and UMass Lowell committed to major renovations of the facility. The deal officially went through February 2010, in which a symbolic $1 transfer fee was given to the city. PWHL Minnesota are the next team I will cover, and they are playing their games at the Xcel Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. The Xcel Energy Center opened on the 29th of September 2000 and was built on the site of the demolished St. Paul Civic Center. This arena was needed for an NHL team to move back to Minnesota after the North Stars moved to Dallas. The state eventually funded the project in 1998, in which they gave St. Paul, Minnesota a no-interest loan of $65 million for the $130 million project. Upon the completion of the arena, the expansion Minnesota Wild joined the NHL. The Xcel Energy Center has been home to more teams than the Minnesota Wild and the newly formed PWHL Minnesota team, as from 2005 to 2015, the Minnesota Swarm of the National Lacrosse League called the arena home. And in 2017, the Minnesota Lynx of the WNBA moved in which they still called the arena home today. The next team is PWHL Montreal, and they are playing their games at 2 different venues. The first is the Verdun Auditorium, which is located in the borough of Verdun in Montreal, and then they're also playing a handful of games at Place Bell. The Verdun Auditorium was built in 1938 and holds 4,114 spectators. The auditorium has hosted many different teams throughout its history, as they have hosted many different QMJHL teams, being the Verdun Maple Leafs from the opening of the building until 1972, the Verdun Eperviers from 1977 to 1981, the Verdun Juniors from 1982 to 84, and the Montreal Junior Hockey Club from 2008 to 2011. In addition to QMJHL teams, the Verdun Auditorium has also played host to the Montreal Dragons of the National Basketball League in 1993, the Verdun Dragons of the Ligue Nord America de Hockey from 2001 to 2006, the Montreal Force of the defunct PHF, and the Montreal Alliance of the Canadian Elite Basketball League, who have played at the venue since 2022. The Verdun Auditorium has hosted many concerts as well, and in 2018, $42 million worth of upgrades were started and were completed by 2020. Place Bell is the second venue of PWHL Montreal and is located in Laval, Quebec. Place Bell started construction in 2014 and was opened in 2017 and cost a total of $200 million, in which the government of Quebec contributed $46 million. The arena has a total capacity of 10,062 in the main arena, 2,500 for the Olympic-size rink, and 500 for the practice rink. Since 2017, there have been two other major tenants to call Place Bell home, the first of which being the Laval Rocket of the AHL, who have called the building home since it opened in 2017, and are the AHL affiliate of the Montreal Canadiens. Les Canadiens de Montréal of the now defunct Canadian Women's Hockey League played the 2018-2019 season at the arena before the league ceased operations as well. PWHL New York are also set to play in two different arenas, the first of which being Total Mortgage Arena. Total Mortgage Arena used to be named the Arena at Harbor Yard and Webster Bank Arena and is located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Total Mortgage Arena cost $56 million to build and construction started in 1999. The building was officially opened in 2001. The arena holds 10,000 for concerts, up to 9,000 for basketball, and 8,412 for hockey. Like many of the arenas mentioned earlier, many teams have called this arena home. The Bridgeport Islanders are the longest standing tenants, as the AHL team have played there from 2001 until present. The University of Fairfield Stags men's basketball team called the arena home from 2001 to 2022, and their hockey team played in the arena for 2 seasons, from 2001 to 2003. The Sacred Heart University Pioneers men's ice hockey team played from 2011 to 2014 and 2016 to 22 there as well. The last team other than the PWHL team to call Total Mortgage Arena home was the Westchester Knicks of the NBA G League, as they played in Total Mortgage Arena from 2021 to 2023. While Total Mortgage has played host to college teams, they have also been the site of NCAA hockey tournaments, MAAC basketball tournaments, and NCAA basketball tournaments. The second arena PWHL New York calls home is the UBS Arena, which is the current home of the New York Islanders. UBS Arena is located within Belmont Park in Elmont, New York. The arena opened in 2021 and cost around $1 billion and seats around 17,255 for hockey and 19,000 for concerts. This arena was very significant for the Islanders after they moved into the Barclays Center, as it was very obvious that the arena was not built for hockey, and as a result always seemed like it would be a temporary home for them. In addition to the Islanders and PWHL New York, UBS Arena has also hosted college basketball games, as the St. John's Red Storm played against the Kansas Jayhawks on the 3rd of December 2021, and the Iona Gales hosted the Delaware Blue Hens on the 21st of December 2021. PWHL Ottawa, on the other hand, only plays in one arena, as they play their home games at TD Place Arena. This was originally named the Ottawa Civic Center. The arena is located within Ottawa, and it was first opened in December 1967. TD Place Arena originally had a capacity of 5,500 spectators, but after some expansions, can now hold 8,585 spectators. The arena has hosted a number of sports teams, as it is most known as the home of the Ottawa 67s, in which they've played from 1967 to 2012 and then 2014 to present, and they play in the OHL. It has been the home to 2 World Hockey Association teams, as it hosted the Ottawa Nationals from 1972 to 73 and the Ottawa Civics from 1976. The Ottawa Loggers of the Roller Hockey International League also played 1 season at TD Place Arena in 1995. This was interesting to me, as so far it's the only arena I've mentioned that had a roller hockey team, but I also haven't heard of many other arenas hosting professional roller hockey. The Ottawa Senators also played their inaugural season at TD Place Arena, and actually played there until 1996, just before they moved into the Canadian Tire Centre, where they play now. In addition, one season of Ottawa Rebel lacrosse was played from 2000 to 2003, and today the PWHL team also shares the arena with the Ottawa Blackjacks of the CEBL, along with the Ottawa 67s. And last but not least is PWHL Toronto, as they play at what is now called the Mattamy Athletic Centre at the Gardens, or what was known as Maple Leaf Gardens. This is by far the most historic arena in the league, as it was the home of the Toronto Maple Leafs from 1931 to 1999. The arena cost $1.5 million to complete at the time, and at its peak could host just over 16,000 fans. As you may have expected, due to its age, the arena has hosted a lot of teams, in fact 19 total teams throughout its history. So I'll not mention all of them, but some standouts are of course the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Toronto Marlboros of the OHL from 1931 to 1989, the Toronto Huskies of the Basketball Association of America in 1946-47, the Buffalo Braves of the NBA played 16 total games from the 1971 to 75 seasons because of scheduling conflicts, and the Toronto Raptors played their final home game of the season in 1998 at Maple Leaf Gardens, just to name a few. Today, surprisingly, PWHL Toronto share this arena with the Toronto Ultra of the Call of Duty League from 2020 forward, and the sports teams of the Toronto Metropolitan University have used the arena since 2012. Yeah, those are the arenas of the PWHL. I want to thank everyone for watching. I hope you found the video to be informative and interesting. Yeah, I've got a couple of videos in the works right now from football grounds throughout Europe, specifically England and Scotland. There's a couple of videos that people have suggested that I'm trying to work my way through. So yeah, leave comments suggesting videos you'd like to see. But yeah, as always, have a great day. See ya.